Well, you only need to look at the history books to see how close this fixture historically has been. Barcelona at home against Real Madrid on this occasion. I'm Derek Ray. Sitting alongside me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, Derek, this is a magnificent setting for a great rivalry. Let's just hope we see both teams play at their very best today. What an occasion this should be.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Jules Koundé plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Aurélien Tchouameni plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappé. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. And swiftly ending that attack.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Nice switch of play. Barcelona have given us away. As an opposing defender, you dare not take your eyes off Robert Lewandowski, even for a fleeting moment.
Well, he's such a composed finisher, and he's got the technique to match. He's a top-class striker.
Difficult to stop him. Bellingham! How did they let that attack come to an end? Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Aurélien Tchouameni. Oh, that's a really good run. And a free kick in a dangerous position. Takes the shot. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, a really good idea, but missing by a large margin. Joao Cancelo. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Joao Cancelo. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Onto de Jong. Joao Cancelo. And a bit off the mark.
Yeah, they can't give it away that cheaply.
Can he find the right pass? Easy save. And a timely intervention. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Good idea. Excellent position taken up by Mbappé. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappé. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
Promising move from Barcelona. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, read it really well. Frankie de Jong. On to Pedri. Joao Cancelo. Now a decent position. Offside the decision. Under some pressure. Barca recovering possession well. Well, the threat could be there. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Jude Bellingham. And he's in. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Well, that's splendid play. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Chouameni. Here's Mbappé. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, disappointing end to the move. And the chance slips away. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Rafinha. And Barca exploiting the space on the wing. He has time to play it over. Well, that attack collapsed completely. This could level it. And marvellous goalkeeping there. But was shooting the best option as they go in search of this equaliser. Delivering it. Brilliantly blocked. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappé, in a word, positive.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play...
So underway again, Barcelona trailing going into the second half. Can they come up with the right response? That's a lovely ball. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Ah, that's how to defend.
Oh, top-class defending there.
Could be a chance to break, and he's through here. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Playing his way in. Advantage Barcelona. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Good ball over the top. Yamal being given too much room. Now, who can he play it to? And they could eat into the lead. Well, trying to plot a route back into the game, but that does not help their cause.
Well, they needed to take this chance just to give them some hope here.
And a clever piece of defending. Frankie de Jong. An encouraging move from Barca. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Well, we're into the final half hour. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Interesting pass. Well, they tried to keep the move going. This could be troublesome. And a goal! Not over just yet. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Lamine Yamal. Well, let's see about the cross. And easily intercepted.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Attacking possibilities for Real. And teammates to play it to. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now the counter-attack looks on. A deep delivery. Frankie de Jong. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Substitution for Real Madrid. Camavinga. Well, spot on with that challenge. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Mbappé. A quarter of an hour remaining here. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. And behind for a corner.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Just a bit too high with that attempt. Eduardo Camavinga. Chances on. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And space for Yamal. It's a perfect challenge. And that is offside. Courtois. Back now to the goalkeeper. Well, you might say it's the ideal way to see out a game when you can pass like this.
Yeah, they're just trying to take the sting out of the game here.
And Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham! Well, going for power from there. but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Koundé. Lamine Yamal. Jules Koundé on the ball. This looks threatening from Yamal, but really sticking to the task defensively. Kylian Mbappé. It's a splendid run by Mbappé. And Bellingham. Oh, it's on! In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. The final whistle then, and that is that. Relegation staved off. They'll remain in this division next season, Stuart.
Well, what a time to play like that. Huge relief for everybody involved. It's been a difficult season, but they've just about survived.